Hello friends and followers, it's time to do another road trip. The car and caravan's ready and so are we. It's that time of the year where the whales come into the Bight cooler months, so it'd be best to hit the road and have a look. The first leg of our trip is travelling to Kimber, where we will stay at the Kimber showground. We are on the road now, heading towards Kimber. We will be going through some undulating farming country. For this time of the year, it's nice and green and a pleasant drive. With the year the way it has been, it's no surprise to come across a shower of rain on the way. Here we are in Kimber. Kimber is a farming town with mainly cereal and sheep growing in the area. With the population of a bit over 1,000 people in the town, they are either retired or are involved with farming. A little drive to show you the sights of Kimber. Here we are at the entrance of the Kimber showground. As we drive in, the rain started again, so we might have to sit it out for a little bit before we set up. The showground is a donation to stay here. We eventually got set up in between the shower of rain. We arrived reasonably early. The park was fairly empty, with maybe half dozen caravans, but that soon changed later in the day with most areas filled up. The nice toilet blocks and a great camp kitchen, this park is definitely a worthwhile place to stay. Attractions in the town is the solo art and the big galah. After one night in Kimber, we travelled about 220 k's to Wirrulla, or 237 k's with the sightseeing. After the rain, changed our original destination at Pildappa Rock near Minnipa. If you are wondering, we are using a phone app, Relive, to track our journey. We can load photos and videos to the app as well. We attach the finished videos to a video software to modify. We also use Memory Map with HEMA Maps download to record our routes. As we travel along the air highway on this grey looking day and a few showers forecast, it could slow us up a little. It didn't take long before we come across a fog patch, so we had to be more alert with oncoming traffic. We approach the T section, turn to the left to Port Lincoln and right to Ceduna and Western Australia. Might pull in here to stretch our legs. Onto Wudinna a few k's up the road. They have nice landscape edging along the highway as we approach the town. As we drive around Wudinna, which is another farming town, with a population of the town and surrounding district of around about 1,100 people, most are working in the farming environment, which is cereal growing and sheep farming. On to the next town of Minnipa, which was going to be our overnight stay, 15 k's out of Pildappa Rock. Pildappa Rock is a tourist attraction with off-grid camping. With the weather approaching, we decided not to go there on this trip. While we are driving around Minnipa, it is a small town serving the local grain growing community. It has a population of about 170 people. We have decided to have a look at Charcoal Dar Rock. It could be an option for an overnight stay. Might be having second thoughts as the road was a little wet and potholing. Slow and steady. Time to put the drone up and have a look around. Here are a few photos of the surrounding areas and the rock. Nothing real spectacular about the rock, but it would be a good quiet campsite. Looks like rain coming, so we decided to head for the sealed roads. This is a bit wetter from when we come out here half hour ago. Helen has no sense of adventure when it comes to wet roads. We decided to head to Poochera to see what they had on offer as far as camping. Poochera is another small community, a bit similar to Minnipa, with a population of about 70 people. Not much here, other than the back of the pub for $25 a night for unpad site. Wirrulla, here we come. Wirrulla, with a population of about 40 people, is another grain growing area. It has a general store and a pub. We ended up staying here at the Wirrulla RV Park for $15 with power and no water. It was a nice RV park. The trucks can be a bit noisy at night. After one night in Wirrulla, we are on the road again. Only a short drive this time of 93 k's to Ceduna. One of the caravan chores as we drive past the toilet dump point. Then it's on the road to the highway. There was not much to see on the way other than farming country. Now we are approaching the town of Ceduna and into the town centre. Ceduna has a population of about 2,000 people, and with the district included is about 3,700. The town supports aquaculture and agriculture as the industries. There are also a few mines close by. Time to pull in here and stretch the legs and have a look around the central part of Ceduna and the shoreline. Time to find our caravan park. Here is a bit of the town while we head a few k's out of town to the caravan park, named Shelley Beach Caravan Park. It's a discovery park and costs us members $31 a night. The caravan park is neat and tidy with plenty of room to manoeuvre the van into place. There is plenty of trees and shrubs as well. It is very quiet park during the day and night. Here are some aerial shots of a nice white sand beach about 100 metres from the park. The park also has cabins perched on top of the sand hills, which would be a great view of the water. 7R silos in the background. We went for a drive out to Ceduna waters to have a look out there. It's a little subdivision with larger blocks. Time to check out 7R and have a look at the silos, which is the only port on the western side of our peninsula. The port ships out grain, salt, gypsum and mineral sand. All these minerals are either railed in or road trained into port. Here is the port from the lookout, which has a plaque with a list of all the people that have lost their lives in the sea in the area. Brings us to the end of part 1 of our trip to the head of the Bight. For our next video, follow us on our YouTube channel, Never Too Old Travellers.